I remember coming home that day, picking up my kids from school in kinder, just sitting in the backyard watching them, because I just was like, how many more days am I going to get to do this? Basically, that means that they just remove everything, uterus, all of it. So even though that was a great outcome in the sense that I didn't have to have chemo and I'm a lot luckier than other women, it also meant that I was losing all my womanhood. But even more so, I was losing the fact that I couldn't have any more kids. I was blessed with 2 amazing and healthy, beautiful girls. But at 33 years old, that wasn't the end for me. I had envisioned having more children. I was off work for 3 months with it, and probably at about 6 weeks was when I was starting to be a little bit physically stronger. But mentally though, mental health wise, took me a lot longer. I actually went and saw a counsellor to deal with it all. After my surgery, I felt like I couldn't really do much. I wasn't really around my kids a lot. I didn't want them to see me like that. I remember my little one was 3 and she was like, "Mum, can you pick me up?" And I couldn't physically do that. And I just remember not being me. So it was really hard.
And the treatment doesn't just stop once the cancer's gone. It's the ongoing checks afterwards. It's the mental side of things, the psychological side of things, the other impacts, the hidden things that people don't quite see.
I then had to meet with my oncologist to talk about hormone replacement therapy, because at the age of 33, not having any of my ovaries, etc., I was going to go into early menopause, which is not nice at such a young age. The financial impacts were quite hard because I took time off work. I was off work for a good 3 months, and even when I went back part-time. And then, you have to have tests done and medication, and that stuff there all cost money too. So yeah, it was quite stressful.
The anxiety doesn't go away. The psychological impact doesn't go away for, Danny or her loved ones, because if anything does happen to Danny, obviously we have to relive that with her again.
I am living proof that early prevention works. Had I not been up to date with my pap smears at the time, which were every 2 years then, had I missed that, there's a really good chance that my tumour would have grown, it would have spread, and who knows if I'd even be here today. So I remind everyone that I know, every conversation that I have with a woman is, are you up to date? There's no excuses these days. It's 5 minutes every 5 years, and women can do it themselves. I got probably 3 or 4 messages in the first year of women that had told me that because of me, through their screening test, they'd actually picked up pre-cancer cells. So they were on top of it a lot earlier.